Hello from Master Monio and Braden and Tegan. Tegan's job is to help me know what number I'm supposed to be saying. Braden's job is to do the form for you. My job is to tell you what it is I look for. All right, these forms are not being put on the website to help you learn the form. You're being shown these videos to help you do them better. It's really 100% about this. It's just what it is that I look for. Every time I shoot a video like this, it could be just a little different. What I'm really shooting for is the big things, the things that I always want to see in these particular forms. So you get good at that, your forms are going to be great. Mr. Braden, June B forward, Chunji in Sumchung. And one. He's going to step backwards off of his June B position, about 45 degrees in the opposite direction. What he really does is he turns his whole body into a front stance going that way, and then he looks over his shoulder. He doesn't move his legs to look over his shoulder. It is a front stance going that way. The backhand chops down, the front hand blocks up, and you are in a classical pose here. The most common mistake I see is this hand is way out here because you're not thinking about it. I can tell you for sure, if you do a private lesson with me to learn how to do this form, you will spend at least 15 minutes doing this, just the very first move, because very few people actually try to do it right. They just try to get through it. Front stance this way, low block back that way, high block here. Actually have to protect your head, and then you turn and look over your shoulder, classical pose. 2 is a step behind side kick. Control the leg coming down, and then finish your double knife hand block. 3. Good. From here, 3 is a back stance in the double knife hand block position. 4, he steps forward into a back stance, and the knife hand strike needs to be to the throat. This section is usually done way too fast, and everybody just flies through it, and there's no aiming whatsoever. So I look for the aim. Are you hitting the throat? That's what you should be. 5. Good. Another back stance, knife hand strike to the neck. 6. He's going to step forward into a front stance and chop. 7. Little stitch kick. So the back forward foot comes forward just a little bit, and you kick. 8. Good. You're going to grab them in a normal choking position. Pull them down. 9. Good. Push the chin up. So he basically grabbed a hold of me, pulled me down to choke me, and then pushed my head up with the edge of his hand. And now he's going to do number 10 to my throat. Am I right? Is that 10? Good. All right. Now he struck me with his throat here. I'm backing up. 11. Boom. Roundhouse kick. 12. Spin hook kick. And 13. Guarding the other way. What I look for in that is control. All right. A lot of people really enjoy coming down, going here really fast, and then they do that. They don't have any control. I look to see who can do this technique. When they do the spin, they hook it, put it where they want it, and then they're ready. Number 15. Good. Way too big of an X stance on your position. Yeah, there you go. It's an X stance with a back fist. Hello, Max. Good. And 16. Turning around. Basically, he jumps into this, hits with that back fist, and as soon as he hits, he bounces off and spins around the other way. What I look for is for people to understand what they're doing. If I'm going to do that to him, I'm not going to stand there and say, did that hurt? I'm going to jump into this weird stance I'm in and bounce off so that I can do two techniques in a matter of maybe a half a second. That's what I want to see out of that. 18. Good. Nothing more than a step and a punch. 19. And a push. There you go. And 20. Good. Now, that jump, most of you will have a hard time with. When you get to that push, you need to adjust your feet a little bit before you jump around and try to land in a back stance with double knife hand block. You might have to just get to that last push and walk your way around and then eventually take a little jump. But you're trying to jump and land in your stance with your hands in the right position. That's what I'm looking for. It does take a little practice. 21. Front stance. Hit to the neck. This series is just like the first series. 22. 23. Front stance right there. 24. Oh, yeah. Kick. 25. Choke. 26. Lift her chin. 27. Strike him in the throat. 28. Roundhouse kick. 29. Spin hook kick with control. 30. Guarding. Good. 31. Step, jump into that back fist. 30. What number? 32. 32. And he strikes. 33. 34. 35. Good job. And 36 is the strike. Okay. So basically, he stepped back and said, oh boy. And then somebody kept coming. He dove into that roll and came up with his ridge hand right between the legs and protected his face on the way up. And I am 1,000% convinced the count's wrong. Yeah, as normal. So whatever you do, don't listen to the numbers on this because honestly, I'm not going to make him roll around the water anymore. And I'm tired of redoing it. So the count's off as always. Paro, he's going to step apparently forward into June B. Good job. You are finished. See you next time.